Hello guys and welcome to episode 26 of my Ymir multiplayer series. So, nothing major changed in the last 24 hours. I've just been playing around with the economics even further. And what I've been experimenting with and actually doing a little bit of research, I'm one of those nerds, Excel nerds. So I've been using Excel to track price changes within consumer goods. What I mean by that is I, for example, will supply at 6 wheat. I'll see all the price changes. I then calculate the profit I make, the life quality gain. Well, life quality gains I don't track, but you just know if you're increasing more, life quality goes up. I track how much it costs, how much money I make, therefore the profit. Well, in this case, actually would be the net profit. I'm doing that for every single item, and then finding the point at which the profit is the highest, and which I think balances off with the most culture gain as well. So I've adjusted all the prices, and that's actually led to me restricting a lot of goods. So, funny enough, by restricting the goods, I knew the price would obviously go up. Obviously, I didn't realize how extreme, because I've got such high wealth. Like, look, my oligarch's 105 wealth is just ridiculous how rich they are. But because of that, restricting it even just by one saw in some cases my profit go up by 20 coins. Not revenue, profit going up by 20 coins. That means my trade balance will be going up by 20 coins. So the price hasn't even finished yet. Potatoes are still increasing. Wheat's still going up by 5. Again, this is a new one, sorry. I've had two seed points, so I've actually got wheat in both Rocktown and Castell. And furniture as well. But furniture's going up to 17.8. Carrots going up to 15.5. So the carrot was a big one that I've restricted. And you can just see how high it is. And Castell is even greater. So I think it's about 19.9 coins per carrot, which means we sell them for about 13, 14 coins. But yeah, I need to actually restrict because we just keep running up it every single time. So even though, yes, the arbitrage is so high that we don't get much from restricting it, I'm still going to restrict it slightly because we just keep running out. Yeah, the prices are just insane. Again, restricted more turnips and potatoes. So potatoes going up to 13.9, and in Castell, I think they're actually about 16. Just extreme. The amount of money we've got almost 6,000 coins. Earlier when I logged on, I had 7,000 coins. Since then, I spent 1,000 coins on Code of Law, which is a really good tech. I have to be completely honest, I genuinely don't know what it does. I know what the magistrate building is. It replaces, as far as I'm aware, the tribal council buildings to be another building that produces a service that provides authority and probably culture. I don't actually know what the policies are because you get Code of Laws. I don't know if that just you pay X amount of coins, a bit of state power, and then you get a bit of loyalty. A bit of conflict loss. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. But that's 52% chance, and it's costing me 180 coins to research. But again, we're at, look at this, 772 trade balance income, and that's not even with our prices fully up. Like all of our prices are going up. So without them even like at the max, we're making that much money. Just close. So we're making 300 coins with our 190 coin loss from projects. And if you look now, formation upkeep. What I've done is increase the amount of guards we've got, because I'm generally being cautious in the sense that Ymir's an unpredictable game, and I always think defense is paramount to any nation. Even if you think your neighbors are absolutely peaceful, which I do, I think my neighbors are peaceful. I have the money, and if someone attacked me and just instantly annihilated me, whether it was my neighbors or whether it was someone who'd actually travelled across the map to come take me out for whatever dumb reason, I'd be out of the game. So you can't skimp on being safe. So I've got 80 bowmen here in Rocktown, which, as I said before, because this hill is so tall, 80 bowmen is pretty damn good. I reckon that could kill any sort of army that would attack us, as long as it's not like 400 spear pigs. If, like, for example, someone sent 400 snouts at us, I'm confident that with 80 archers, we could take them on. But again, I don't know. Maybe I'm being overconfident, or maybe the game mechanics have changed when it comes to how strong hills are since I last played. But I know the wiki's still saying the same thing, which is that for every like 5 layers of hills, you get +1 damage and +1 skill to actually hit. And this is like at 10 hills. or 15 heal. It's really, really tall heal. So because of that, we should be getting like double the damage and double the chance to hit, which is obviously just insane. That's what I've done in Rocktown. In Castell, I got rid of my current garrison, which was I think 20 warriors and 15 javelin men, and I replaced it with 80 shielded snouts. So again, not a crazy garrison, but it's definitely much better than what I had before. And so those 80 militia would actually be able to put up a fair fight, because again, the only units that would be better than them in the game currently would be either axe pigs or spear pigs. Neither of which I think anyone's really got many of, because for both you need light helmets, and for axe pigs you need light helmets and bronze axes. Oh, sorry, not bronze axes, but just battle axes, which again, that's 4 civ points put into pretty niche area, so quite a difficult one. Also, while we're here, 40% success odds. I'm eyeing this up. 5 research points. It probably failed at 40%, but yeah, we failed it. But now we get an extra. Wow, look at that! An extra 2% success odds. So now 42% chance. But again, this is such a cheap tech at just 10 coin maintenance that we can just keep letting this tick through. And hopefully one day, maybe in about 10 years' time, we'll actually get this tech. Looking at things here in Rocktown while we're here, what I've changed, got some more market stalls, massively oversupplying all the food. So if we look, we've got 55 meat excess. Supplying 55 on the market is insane. But we are selling a nice amount. Look at the amount of meat we are selling. And making pretty nice profits on it as well, actually. We're getting that in. We have also got some extra butchers, extra tannery. So we're getting, again, supplying 42. We've got the low wholesale price of 1.5, which I actually think is the lowest they can go. They're almost at their limit of being bankrupt, so we're doing pretty good in that sense. But the amount of money we're making, if we just set this to 1 day, 51 trade balance increase from all our level clove sales. So I'm really, really happy with that. And I actually think I want to get rid of the one at 2.2, because I think 2.2 is actually too cheap. So I want to get rid of 2.2 and sell it just 2.4. Because actually, we're not undercutting anyone at 2.2, so what's the point where it's 2.4? We actually do undercut some people who are selling at 2.5. So 2.4, yeah, we're making good profits on that. Even at 2.5, we're selling quite a lot. In fact, all of our sales here seem to be at 2.5, so yeah, really, really good stuff. Also, again, talking about defense, been buying in on the market bows and shields. If you look at show all territories, you can actually see that, yeah, been buying in tons and tons of bows. And this is why I didn't put civ points into bows or shields. I put them into spears because my reasoning is this. Spears are useful for everything up to the very, very late Bronze Age. Spears are used for hoglites, snouts, shielded snouts, spear pigs. They're used for cavalry. They're used for so many units that you need so many of them. And also because they use a bit of metal, their price can be actually quite high. If we look, 7 coins just to make. And then so the average price on the market is always about 15 coins up, which is what I'm selling them for. So if you were in desperate need of, let's say, 200 spears, that's going to put you out several thousand coins. Shields and bows, wholesale price of 2.3. So even if someone was charging you double and they were milking in the coins, they're still only going to put a max price of like 7 coins, 6 coins. And actually, if you look on the market here, 4 coins, 5 coins, I'll be buying at 3.5 coins. I don't actually have any shields here in Rocktown, but I did put an order for shields in Castell, and we can see, yeah, a bit of time ago, but we've been buying him at 3.5, and I've tried to buy some more in. So you see here, this guy is trying to push up the price at 10 coins, but that still is cheaper than the spears. Do you see what I mean? So I put the points in the spears because I genuinely think it's better to have the security of you make your own spears, you pay cheaper prices, that's good. Whereas bows and shields are much less important, because spears, if I was absolutely desperate, I could still use spears and leather cloves to make snouts. Whereas if I just had shields, I didn't have any spears, well, I can't actually make any units with just shields, it's useless. So the spears are more important. And then shields and bows, like I've just said, I'm taking that risk of not producing them myself, but buying them in the market, and it's worked absolutely fine. Hundreds of, well, not hundreds, but about 200 bows here that I've been buying in comfortably, and I could buy in more if I need to. But it is that risk, if you're on a very low populated server, very little market activity. Maybe just no one is bothering to sell any. With that risk that you do actually want to put the points in bows yourself. Or for example, if your enemy is the one supplying bows and suddenly go to war, obviously you can't buy bows from them then, can you? So it is that risk. But I'm taking that risk. When I'm not taking that risk though is with light helmets. Because again, as I was thinking about the margins, with the bows and shields being so cheap to make, there's only so much people can ramp up the price before someone else comes on the market. But something like light helmets or spears, especially light helmets, because light helmets are really expensive. Someone could ramp up the price at like 35 coins, 40 coins per light helmet. And to be honest with you, that's probably then not even double what it costs to make, because light helmets probably cost, I think, about 18 coins to buy. So they're one I do want to actually have skills put into, but I've been putting SID points into my consumptions first, and the reason is because we have enough wood. The charcoal has actually I've been proven wrong. Wow, look at this. The last time I logged on, the charcoal situation was abysmal. There was about 5 orders for charcoal. Castell hadn't had any charcoal for hours and hours and hours. All my industry had shut down that used charcoal. It was horrid. Horrid. But now, wood is still abysmal. Like, look, I'm having to buy at 2 coins to get wood. I have managed to buy 100 at 2 coins here in Rocktown, so I've got a bit of wood. Because actually, funnily enough, it's been wood that's holding me back on everything. I've had the axes, I've had the shovels, etc. But just no wood. So now I do have a little bit of wood. I can get some more houses because here in Rocktown, we've got about 50 slums. So we really are struggling with all the new people. We've got 15 jobless, we're getting another 17 jobless. We're going to have to build all these new houses. I just can't find anything for these people to do. Like, look at the amount of quarries I've got. I'm obviously producing as many butcheries as I can at the moment with the amount of buffalo I need. Because I still need more buffalo for my buffalo gains in Castell. So there's only so much I can do. I don't have any jobs for them. Like, look at the amount of... I'm producing 22 hoes per tick, 1.6 hammers. Like, I really am maxing stuff out. 47 stone. So I'm just really not sure what to do. But saying that, look at stone. Stone's actually bringing me in a nice bit of cash. So yeah, I'm happy with this, with the stone mining. And there's actually quite a lot you need stone for. Like these level 2 houses, which I actually have been building in Castell. They require 2 stone. But yeah, so I think that's all I can really do here in Rocktown. I think we'll go over to Castell and have a look there. Okay, so one other thing is that I forgot. I did actually get the level 3 farms. So I've upgraded all my farms in all my towns and all my countrysides and fully maxed them out. So I've now got level 3 farms everywhere. And you can see here, like, look, the amount of fields here on these countrysides, showing that there is a lot of extra farming capacity there. So in Castell, I'll show you the level 2 large houses that I've got. And I'll also show you some of the prices, because yeah, in Rocktown, they're still extremely expensive, but Castell, for whatever reason, I don't know why, because Castell seems just to be as wealthy as Rocktown, but the prices are even higher there. If we have a look here in Castell, we can see these are the new large houses I've been building, so I haven't really upgraded any. I've upgraded these 3 here, but these are all new builds I've got. With my upgrade of the farms, I've also decided to delete some farms. So I've deleted this one here. That's the one I deleted. The other 3 I upgraded and just shuffled the farms around. The reason I deleted it was because with that one upgrade, I generally just wouldn't have had enough space to fit extra fields in. So it wouldn't have been able to be at full capacity. So I got rid of it. But all these farms are now at full capacity. And wood is our main problem. I'm looking at the woodcutters there, see if there's any more wood. We are getting a bit of wood, but that's only because I'm maintaining stock. So you can see our price of wood has gone up massively. We have been able to buy in some charcoal. So our industries now are working. Should be at full capacity. Yeah, we've got the tin, bought in some tin, got the copper. So our industries are working at full capacity. And if we look there, nobody's actually interested in buying in my copper at 6. Well, very few people are. Like, these sales are all at 6. So I actually shut off the 5.5 sales. And now I'm thinking of just, you know, make my own copper, because there's a lot of stuff with copper I want to do. Still, I want to make light helmets of copper. I want to make more axes, because there's a lot of demand. Well, there was a lot of demand for axes. It's been cleaned up again. So the markets are still guys, so volatile. Sundays I'll log on and a market will have everything on there. And you'll be like, wow, this market's really doing well. And then 6 hours later you'll log on and the market's completely shut down and there's about 50 item buy orders. And you're like, what? Can't get anything. So it's just all over the place. And look at this shit. Why are they using bronze? For fuck's sake. Change that to copper. Why do we not have enough copper? Oh, it's maintaining stock. Right, we'll turn that to a 0. We need more copper. I'm going to get more copper. And now I've told you that I've got excess copper ore now because of me charging higher prices for copper. So I'm going to actually smelt more copper. But then the worry is then not being able to get enough charcoal or wood in. Hey, we've got so many workers spare. We've got 15 workers spare. If we have to workers just sitting there doing piss all, but then in other times we actually get them using it, that's absolutely fine. I'll do that. That should build pretty quick because we actually have 15 builders on that. In terms of other stuff, is there any new policies that I've got? No, nothing new there. Situation. Oh, this is annoying though. With all these, and I haven't got enough. I don't understand why. The price of bronze is so high. Okay, why is it so high still? In storage costs aren't affected it too much. I don't know. We'll just have to let the market recover, but we'll get that foundry up soon, and I'll get smelting more copper. Yeah, so on regards to some of the prices, you can see the prices still haven't upgraded, or fully implemented, I should say. We've got 19.6 here for carrots, potatoes 18, wheat 12, rice and lettuce about 5.7, turnips about 10. These are actually going down. So, like, this is what I mean with the trade balance, is we're making 730 now, and don't even have our prices anywhere near being fully upgraded. Like, this is going to go up by another 5 coins per carrot, and we could sell 5 carrots, so that's an extra, what would that be? Let's say 3 coins per carrot profit. Same here with turnips. Well, actually, turnips is almost there, but potatoes are going up by 6. Oh, it's just insane. But I think that's actually all I can really cover for this. I'll call this our first part of the episode. First part of episode 26, is it 25? I can't actually remember. First part because we haven't really covered too much, and there's not really much more I can cover. So I'll end it there, and then I'll see you in the next part.